The West Philippine Sea, a vast expanse of emerald green kissed by the golden rays of the sun. Beneath the surface, a kaleidoscope of life teems. Coral reefs burst with color, home to countless marine species. This is a sea of abundance, a source of life for millions. For generations, Filipino fishermen have navigated these waters, their lives intertwined with the rhythm of the sea. They are the guardians of this underwater paradise, their livelihood dependent on its bounty. Every sunrise they set sail, their hearts filled with hope, their faces weathered by the salty air and the relentless sun. Mang Thomas, a seasoned fisherman, knows these waters like the back of his hand. Every ripple, every wave, every current is familiar to him. He learned to fish from his father, who learned from his father before him. This tradition is a thread that weaves through the fabric of their lives, binding generations together. Their knowledge, passed down through generations, is as deep as the ocean itself. Each lesson learned is a testament to their enduring legacy. They know where the fish gather, how the currents flow, and how to read the signs of the ever-changing sea. This wisdom is their compass, guiding them through the vast expanse of the ocean. Life at sea is not without its challenges. The ocean can be both a friend and a formidable foe. The work is arduous, demanding strength and resilience. Each day is a test of their endurance and determination. The days are long, the nights even longer. Under the scorching sun or the starry night sky, their toil never ceases. But these fishermen persevere, their spirits unbroken, driven by their love for the sea and their families waiting ashore. Their hearts beat in rhythm with the waves. Their catch sustains not just their own families but countless others who rely on the bounty of the West Philippine Sea. The fruits of their labor nourish communities, bringing life from the depths of the ocean to the tables of many. Lately, a new threat has emerged, casting a shadow over their lives. Large vessels bearing foreign flags have begun to appear, their presence unwelcome, their intentions unclear. These vessels, often accompanied by armed personnel, have become a constant source of anxiety for Mang Thomas and his fellow fishermen. The harassment comes in many forms. Sometimes it's the blinding lights and blaring sirens, meant to intimidate and drive them away from their traditional fishing grounds. Other times it's the verbal threats, the dangerous maneuvers, or the destruction of their fishing equipment. The message is clear: they are not welcome here. Ancestral waters, a legacy under threat. These waters are not just a source of livelihood for the Filipino people. They are the lifeblood of countless communities, sustaining families for generations. They are an integral part of their history, their culture, their very identity. The sea is woven into the fabric of their daily lives, from the songs they sing to the stories they tell. For centuries, Filipinos have fished these waters, passing down their knowledge and skills from one generation to the next. Their ancestors navigated by the stars, using the constellations as their guide, a practice that has been handed down through the ages. Their lives are intertwined with the rhythm of the sea, rising with the tides and setting with the sun. To surrender these waters is to surrender a part of themselves, a sacrifice that would leave an indelible mark on their souls. It would erase generations of history and heritage, a loss that cannot be measured in mere words. The West Philippine Sea is not just a patch of water on a map. It is a living testament to their resilience and perseverance. It is a legacy passed down from their forefathers, a symbol of their enduring connection to the sea. It is a treasure they are duty-bound to protect for future generations, ensuring that the spirit of their ancestors lives on in the hearts of their children. A nation united, defending our birthright. The Philippine government has taken a strong stance, asserting the country's sovereign rights over the West Philippine Sea. This region, rich in resources and strategic importance, has been a focal point of national pride and international attention. Our rights over the West Philippine Sea are not negotiable, declared the Department of Foreign Affairs, echoing the sentiment of a nation united. The government's firm declaration resonates deeply with the Filipino people, who have long cherished their maritime heritage and the bountiful waters that sustain their communities. Diplomatic efforts are ongoing, international law is being invoked, and the world is watching. The Philippines has brought its case to international courts, seeking a peaceful resolution based on established legal principles. The global community's response will be crucial in determining the outcome of this dispute. But this is not just a fight for the Philippine government to wage alone. It is a collective struggle that involves every Filipino, from the highest echelons of power to the humble fishing villages that dot the coastline. This is a fight for every Filipino, at home and abroad. The Filipino diaspora, spread across the globe, stands in solidarity with their homeland, raising awareness and garnering international support for their cause. From the halls of government to the fishing villages dotting the coastline, the message is clear. The West Philippine Sea is theirs, and they will defend it with unwavering resolve. The fishermen, who rely on these waters for their livelihood, are the front-line defenders of this national treasure. The international community must stand in solidarity with the Philippines, upholding international law and ensuring freedom of navigation for all. The stakes are high, not just for the Philippines, but for the principles of sovereignty and maritime rights worldwide. The world cannot stand idly by as the rights of a sovereign nation and the livelihoods of its people are threatened. It is a call to action for all nations to support the Philippines in its quest for justice and peace in the West Philippine Sea.